Welcome, everybody.
Good evening.
Hello.
How art y'all? Some fancy talk and some not so fancy talk.
Yeah.
Old English with Southern talk.
Old
What was
English.
that? I don't even know what that was.
Yeah.
How's everyone tonight? Very first thing that I have is I got a massage again today. I don't know how I'm landing them on Tuesdays. I'm not really paying attention to when I'm scheduling them that way, but it's happening. Biggest complaint. Well, actually, second biggest complaint. Biggest complaint with massages in general is when somebody has too light of a touch.
Oh.
It's weird. Either commit or let's just go our separate ways.
I will have to say, I'm a huge fan of like getting my back. Like when you're a kid and your mom would like rub your back. Like
totally different.
That light touch, that's different. But when they start doing your whole body, I agree with that.
Yeah, your ladies rubbing your back, it's great. Fine with that. But if your massage person is like a loose handshake, it's not comfortable.
Which is also one of the worst things ever. It's a loose handshake. You just go and you're like, oh, like what is that?
Am I supposed to kiss your rings? What's wrong with you? That's my biggest complaint about.
Bow down and kiss my hand. Who are you?
But my second biggest one is when they use too much of the lotion.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It even sounds gross.
It's awful. There's not a whole lot about it that's pleasant. But then you got to put your clothes back on.
And you just like.
It's gross.
Yeah.
It's disgusting. And even in the middle of the massage.
It's the Gare Bear.
What up, producer Joe? Joe's here, and as is Gary, the Gare Bear.
It's got some energy.
Yeah.
It's got some energy.
Oh. Gary almost knocked down one light and a microphone already.
That's quick.
We're good.
That's quick.
Everything's fine. Well, we did not. But even in the middle of the massage, she like wiped her hands down on the bed because she realized that she used too much.
Oh, she even realized.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's how much it was.
So you had this really just. So it was like slapping.
Well,
it was
no,
like
the pressure was fine. The pressure was fine. That was fine. At least it wasn't that, but it was too much. And now my socks are having a hard time staying on.
What would you do if someone just had too much lotion and started slapping? Started slapping you.
I'd look up like, are you supposed to be here?
How did you get hired? That'd be gross.
Steve Andrews says that the pinky folded under is the worst. You mean like when you go to shake and you do one of those?
I've never.
I do one of those.
Yeah, every once
I'll do one of those to mess with people, but not that one. That one feels weird. I feel like
that one's weird.
Break your pinky real quick.
Yeah, you just squeeze really hard when that happens.
That'll
you want to try that?
Anyways, what's your pet peeve when you get a massage? Do you get massages or do you not? Do you not want people touching you?
I like massages. I just don't get them when I need to or ever.
Or ever.
Again, I think we said this last week. You forced me to get massages. I wouldn't say force.
Was that last week? That can't be. There's no way I got 2 massages in a row like that. You guys remember better than I do.
Was that last week or was that?
I can't remember, to be honest. But those are my 2 biggest pet peeves. I did get a massage today. I'm definitely going to be in pain for sure. There are so many knots over here on this region that she decided she was not going to be shy about messing with.
My back might also be in pain for an opposite reason. I was waiting on an Instacart order. If no one's familiar with Instacart, it's this weird service that you can get on this app and you basically order product from different stores, and some person's like Uber Eats kind of thing where this person just goes and picks it up and delivers it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, our actual delivery from a Cisco company got delivered and I was putting it away, and our Instacart order got canceled.
Oh, it did? I didn't see that.
Whoops. That's precisely why I waited around. I was like, I want to make sure I get my product in.
Mm-hmm.
And ended up having to go to the store and was carrying. I rode my bike today. I carried like an extra 50 pounds of product in my backpack, which was not fun.
That's fun.
Biking around in the heat. That was I had some lady yell at me, "You're going the wrong way on the road." I'm like, because that bridge that they're working on.
Oh, right, yeah.
Got on the left side against traffic.
Sorry, lady.
I hear that, I do a 9-mile trek.
Yeah, I'm not doing it.
No.
Do you guys do massages? What's your pet peeve? I want to know. Also, what's your snack tonight?
What's your snack? Got some cheese.
We're
Basil,
very fancy this night.
tomatoes,
We're
and
very fancy this night.
meat.
Left over from a little shindig we had this weekend.
Yeah, which was a grand time.
It was a hit.
Mhm.
It was a hit. We're still waiting on that plumber though. We're not super happy about it.
I can't be upset about it.
I know. It's so cheap.
He's saved me a bunch of money.
It's so cheap.
But now, like, with how long it's happening, my bills are accumulating.
Yeah.
Where like I'm not having now enough money to pay the plumber.
Right, yeah.
Even how cheap
now
it is.
we
I'm
gotta,
like, I need
it
to
would
have
be
it soon.
more beneficial to just pull the trigger and pay for it later.
Yeah.
For something more expensive. If you're a plumber or you know a plumber and you live or know of somebody in this area,
That's relatively
let us
not
know.
expensive.
Let us know. Or you would like to do a trade for drinks, or
That
maybe
also
you'd like to be on the show.
Hey, we could throw your company out there. Look at that.
We can do it. We'll figure it out. We're scrappy. Anyways, that's our snack tonight. That's our snack tonight. Meats and cheeses left over from an event. That's kind of the benefit of having it be us.
Coors Banquet. The good classiness of the Coors Banquet.
We classy.
No.
Joe, what you snacking on over there?
Looks like you
You
got
got a whole plate of food.
I've got over here some tri-tip steak as well as
Bro,
crispy baked peas from Costco.
Oh,
not cool, man.
look at that.
You brought a whole steak dinner.
Yeah, just a snack.
A whole wheel,
Just a
whole wheel of
Just
cheese.
Yeah.
A quick snack. Well, everyone, tonight Blake is kind of throwing us all a curveball, which
Again,
I was shocked when you pitched the idea.
I said last week, I didn't even know what I was doing until this day.
Until this day.
Which I mean, I've always, excuse me, I've always wanted to play around with the Jarritos sodas. I think they're really fun. They're actually really tasty, in my opinion, and I think they'd make a great cocktail. But I've never done it before, so
We're learning together.
Yeah.
Michelle says they're here, but they're a little late. Did Gus make an appearance yet? I said, no.
No.
He's in his kennel because he ate the title of a trailer this afternoon. I was trying to edit videos for tonight, and then you have that instinct of like,
oh, I didn't pay
where's the
attention.
dog? Or where's the child? Or it's too quiet.
Yeah.
And sure enough, I turn around and he's chewing on a piece of paper, and I was like, oh man, I hope that's not important. Yeah.
It was.
Little
Sure was.
title to a trailer that's not ours.
Oh.
That doesn't belong to us.
Oh, great. Oof.
It's one of Kim's clients' trailers.
Ooh. Ouch.
Yeah. I'm going to be in trouble for that. Kim, if you're watching, I am sorry. I didn't know that was happening.
Turned away for 2 seconds.
Okay, it's back. Great. Yeah, Gus was a little bit of a pill today,
Yes.
but he's doing pretty good.
He's better. He took a nap. We even went, because I left, and he went to go get a massage, and got back to the office, and I was like, "Come on, Gus, you got to go outside." He just like walked out and just
He's doing so good on the bathroom.
sat down and stared at me. I was like,
Oh, he did?
"No." And I tried to get in to come and play, thinking he had some energy. Just took a nap, and he just yawned and put himself back to bed. I was like, okay.
That is one of my favorite things he's doing right now.
Yeah, it's
He
been-
goes and just like slowly saunters into the kennel and just lays down like, yeah, I don't want to do
I'm
anything.
done.
I'm good. Brian Wilson, lead singer of the Beach Boys, says, so you're saying your dog ate your homework? Not mine. Someone else's homework. That I now have to explain to the teacher what actually happened, unfortunately.
And that actually happened.
And then all of our videos tonight are actually drink themed. They were chosen by me.
All right.
They were chosen by me tonight. And I just figured because of this, I'm going to throw some different drinks at you and I want to see how you feel.
Cool.
Maybe you like them. Maybe you won't. I know there's going to be some you don't.
Yeah.
Because that was my plan.
Oh, so I went on a date last night to LJ's. And
Oh, man, I haven't been to LJ's in so long.
I probably had one of my favorite comments ever said to me, and I won't say the whole thing because this is not PG or PG-13, but I'll explain it to it. So I walk in, and I'm very familiar with the entire staff and the owner team of LJ's. This is where I used to work. If you guys don't know, and I walked in, I didn't recognize a single soul. I was like,
Oh, on staff.
yeah. And I was like, oh, there's two people.
Got it.
And we sit at the bar, and one of the bartenders had a very, very open approach to guests. Two girls sit down next to us, and one of them, I guess, he knew, and the other one, like, introduced herself, and he's like, "Oh, I just want to make sure you're real." I'm like, what? What does that mean?
Okay, strong start.
Yeah, but then I realized it was a hitting on technique.
Got it.
Sure.
That's not a forte of mine,
Right.
so I don't understand. Oh,
Oh,
I'll get it ready. Just keep going. Just keep going.
just real quick, I don't want to extend this too long, but overall through the night, I meet the bar manager that actually took over my position when I left, and he finally realized who I was. And apparently there's just been nonstop going like, hey, like, I wish Blake was here.
Folklore.
I miss Blake's cocktails. Yes. And he comes up to me and was telling me this story, how intermission real quick.
Hold, please.
Excuse us.
Trains are stupid and really, really dumb. We're just trying to make drinks, so just go away. Unless you're on a magical train ride, then they're super cool. But they're not, because we're trying to make drinks, so just leave us alone. Okay, thanks, bye.
I don't know.
And we're back.
But he was telling me how the story, like how he kept hearing people like, hey, like, where's Blake? Like, I miss Blake's cocktail. And he was telling me this story face to face. And he's like, you know what? Well, Blake. I was like, that's pretty good. Like, you don't even know. And then he just turns around and was like, yeah, I kind of regret that because he finally met me. And he's like,
And then he realized who
you're a nice
to.
dude. Like, I apologize. And I was like, that's fine. Like, if I was in your position, I'd probably be the same way. Totally get it. It was just really funny. It was fun.
Screw Blake. Tired of hearing about this Blake guy. Oh, you're him? Cool. My bad. That's pretty great.
Anyway.
Well, so tonight we're going to teach you how to make cocktails with these guys tonight. And then we're also going to learn some things about cocktails you probably don't want to drink
Probably.
in the videos that I have selected for us all.
So I'm going to make 3 cocktails tonight. I got pineapple, fruit punch, and lime. My spirit choices, I have gin, rum, and tequila.
All together?
No, 3 separate cocktails.
Oh, thank God. I got really nervous there.
Big punch. And then we're just going to see how they taste because I wanted to play around. But I don't know if you have anything else to jump into or add on to, or should I just jump into cocktails?
I mean, I think we should make a drink. It's already 8:20. We should make a drink and then keep going. You guys can hear us, right? I'm seeing a comment that maybe you can't.
Is the audio working?
The train is still
Loud.
happening.
Yeah.
The horn is gone. That's the loudest part, obviously.
Are we good on
You can't see us?
Uh-oh.
You can't see us. How about now? YouTube is loud and clear,
YouTube.
but Facebook is maybe having some issues.
I got it still. Oh. Okay.
YouTube's good?
Yeah.
What about Facebook? Facebook.
No, that was Facebook.
That was Facebook?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. All right.
But it should be good. Double check. Okay.
Okay.
It should be good. Okay. So for this cocktail, I'm gonna do the same build for all 3 cocktails, just using different sodas, and it just shows the versatility of said soda and how you can use the same thing, different spirits and different styles of soda, and how different they'll taste. Hopefully, they'll taste delicious. but my base is going to be a sour mix base. So I'm going to do a half ounce of lemon juice, half ounce of simple syrup, a quarter ounce of lime juice, and ounce and a half of the spirit.
Half ounce lemon,
Half ounce simple syrup,
half ounce simple.
and then quarter ounce, 0.25 ounce of lime juice, fresh squeeze, of course.
Lime.
Fresh. And then an ounce and a half of your spirit. Then we're going to shake it up, just strain it out into over brand new ice into our. We're going to use Collins glass tonight.
You said 2 ounces of spirit?
Ounce and a half.
Ounce and a half of spirit.
And then we're just going to top with the soda of our choice. I'm actually going to use tequila for pineapple.
Nice.
People would probably go for lime, but I actually really like the combination of tequila and pineapple. I think it's super delicious.
Cool.
And then I'm going to do gin and lime, and then rum and passion fruit.
And that has been
Trains are stupid and really, really dumb. We're just trying to make drinks, so just go away. Unless you're on a magical train ride, then they're super cool. But they're not, because we're trying to make drinks, so just leave us alone. Okay, thanks, bye.
that's been trains. All right. Let's make a drink.
Yeah. So I'm going to toss my ice into my glassware right off the bat, first thing.
Ooh, Casey says it's hard to find, but the grapefruit version is delicious, which I love most things grapefruit.
Hey, Gary Bear, you
He's looking for ice.
want some ice?
Oh, Gary needs some ice?
Loves ice.
Gary can have ice.
Yeah,
You
big
just
chunk.
can't have my cheese.
Here you go. Gus. Okay, so again, basic build on the sour. Your half ounce lemon, quarter ounce lime, half ounce simple syrup, and then we're gonna do ounce and a half for our spirit. I'm going to build 3 cocktails, so I'm gonna play around. But I'm gonna start with my fresh juice citrus.
This is where I talk.
You don't have to. I can explain while I'm going.
Mm.
Fresh squeezed lime juice, or no? Yes, fresh squeezed lime juice.
What am I doing?
Huh.
Mm. You know, basil is great.
It really is, especially with mozzarella cheese like we have there.
It's so good. I'm so glad that we found it, like as a species, you know, that it's
As
around.
a human, it's like,
Look.
yeah, we found this.
Really, really glad for that. What are you guys drinking at home tonight? That's what I want to know. I also didn't see very many snacks in the chat. Snack, I assume from Steve is going to be
Oh.
rum. Oh, sorry, I was talking.
No, you're good. I just was not paying attention. I think I'm building this wrong immediately already, which is okay.
We'll find out. There's no wrong. The crowd is not upset. Are we starting over?
On one.
Okay, so we're starting with.
I was building my citrus and simple at a double count for cocktail when I need to add 2 separate spirits to it. So I have to.
Steve Andrews says that's a crap load of fresh squeezed lime.
Thanks, Steve. Well, I'm bartending a birthday this Saturday, so
Stocking up.
stocking up.
If you would like to hire Blake to be your bartender for any of your events, contact us at quarantinislive@gmail.com. Today,
Real
like
fresh.
30,
You actually
45 minutes ago.
walked
Oh yeah,
in,
you
didn't
when you walked in.
I mean,
You can squeeze some.
Well-
I do have to. The birthday is like almost 100 people, so we'll have to squeeze more.
Yeah. Sean Petit's drink tonight is wine.
No rum,
Casey-
Mom?
Yeah, no rum, surprisingly. Casey's drink tonight is the Fremont Summer Pale Ale. Very
Alright.
delicious. I like that a lot. Marlene's drink is the Vincent Demise, which is apparently a delicious cocktail. We'll have to look into that. I've never heard of it.
Vincent.
Vincent Demise.
I'm curious about that. not familiar.
Oh, Steve Andrews' snack is Bullet Bourbon, which
There you
is,
go.
I assumed. And then Brian Wilson, the lead singer of the Beach Boys, Voodoo Ranger Imperial.
Ooh, all right.
Heavy start. Ooh, it's time for the Blake Shake. While that's happening, I want to show you guys a fun toy I bought this week because of TikTok. It's this little ball, and it blinks, but when you shake it, the fan turns on. How cool
Look at
is that? And you can just throw it at people, and it just goes. And then it comes back. You can also throw it. You can also throw it to yourself. So like I can point it this way, and it'll come back to me. Gary really wants to eat this, by the way. How cool is that? And then when you're done, you just shake it and it turns off. Oh, I just shook it again. Turn off. Oh, we did. We almost broke a glass. Have we broken a glass on the live stream yet?
I don't know. Yeah.
Producer Joe's really working for his salary tonight.
Gary's a big fan of the ice. Good.
Yeah, you know the hair thing is a question that I had. Michelle says that she would catch that in her hair,
Oh yeah.
but you know maybe it's better to go to this one. It's pretty well encased, so I mean obviously hair is going to get through there. A finger can easily get through. Wait, hold on, pay attention, man. But so far, it's been a ton of fun.
It has been fun. We've been standing across the warehouse, just throwing at each other.
Yep. So if you're thinking about it, it's way too expensive for what it is. I'm sure it'll get cheaper, but it's pretty fun. How high will it go? Producer Joe, what's your guess on how high it is? It's your scientific
It's a
knowledge.
good quarter mile.
Quarter mile
Quarter mile.
high.
I mean, I would imagine if we gave that a good toss, what this warehouse is like. How high is this? 30 feet?
Yeah, probably something like that.
25? You can easily toss this.
Oh
on
yeah,
this.
easy. I can get to the roof right now. No problem. This is gonna go up into the balcony, I bet. Nailed it.
Got it.
See you later.
All right.
Oh,
And the Gare Bear. Oh,
Gary's on
it.
He stopped.
Good boy.
Almost took out the TV.
He almost took out the TV. Who's causing a ruckus over here? Hey. Thank you, sir.
A little scary.
Yeah, we won't throw that to the Care Bear.
He will eat it.
Yeah, seriously, how cool would that be? Having 100 of those in the night sky just darting around.
That would be cool.
Super fun. So there you go. That's whatever this ball is. TikTok made me buy it.
Dang TikTok.
You ding, TikToks. All right, where are we at in our drinks, brother?
Last one.
Oh,
We're
here we
getting
go.
close.
Here we go. Let's do it. All right. We'll do this guy right here. A little background, a little bit of that, a little bit of that.
Gary,
All right, so, glorious. So that one, that's the pineapple one?
Yep.
I'm excited about that one.
Our
to be
tequila?
honest. Top a little more soda.
Ooh.
So we've got pineapple and tequila, you said,
Yep.
in that guy. And then this one here is what now?
Rum and passion fruit.
Rum and passion fruit. That makes sense.
All right.
And then this one is
Gin and lime.
gin and lime. That sounds refreshing right there.
It does.
Gin and lime.
It does. There you go, guys.
That sounds very, very delicious.
All right. Give him a shot.
I'm starting with the gin.
I'm going to go tequila.
That's way better than the thing we made last week.
The
root beer.
Well, no, we did I was thinking of the Topo Chicos.
Topo Chicos.
Gin and lime is great. This makes me think like I'm in 4th grade.
Like
Just
a
a punch. Yeah, it's a Capri Sun something happening. Did Gary just get some
Totally.
steak dinner?
Totally. Fruit punch, yeah.
Mmm. Pineapple and tequila, though.
Right?
That's pretty up there.
I know.
That's pretty up there.
The pineapple and tequila, that one's mine.
That's your favorite?
Choice,
Would
yeah.
you care for a full cocktail?
I guess I could care for one.
I guess if you wanted me to care for one, I could.
To a full cocktail.
Any of them?
I'll take a.
Do you like super sweet? Do you like more refreshing? Do you like refreshing? The gin then.
Wow. Those are. If you were watching, if you watched last week, let us know in the chat. But last week I challenged Blake to make some cocktails, like simple cocktails with a Topo Chico, and trying to see if the TikTok thing actually was, and it was fine, but you kind of really had to doctor it up.
A little bit, yeah.
You know, more so than what they said.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, you did shake this cocktail, so it's going to be a little bit different. But this was still significantly better than the other one, in my opinion.
Yes, it was.
The other one was fine; it wasn't bad. But this is way better.
I'm sort of figuring that they probably all have the same amount of sugar in them,
I would assume
each soda. But the one that's the sweetest is the fruit punch.
35 grams of sugar in one of these guys.
Woo-wee.
Wow, that is special. Includes 35 grams of added sugar. Well,
Okay.
there you go.
So, if you're above the age of 30, only have
These
a
are not
couple
for
of
you.
those. Yeah.
Or you can have half of one. Speaking of those, actually, so like I said earlier at the top of the program, we were going to do some more drink-related videos. And I just wanted to show this one real quick because this is along the same vein.
Cool.
And this has to do with a Corona.
Okay.
So similar vein of last week and the one that we just did here. This one has to do with Corona. It's called the Mexican Sunrise.
All right. Oh, okay.
But apparently, if you drink a bit of Corona and replace it with tequila, orange juice, and grenadine, it creates the best summer drink. This is 100% true. I believe it's called the Mexican Sunrise. Follow for more.
It's not called the Mexican Sunrise.
It's not called a Mexican
not
Sunrise.
called a Mexican
Well, first of all,
Sunrise.
I wouldn't trust this random guy on the internet to call it the best summer drink.
But I have
I've had this
seen
one.
a version of it.
What's it called?
That specific one, I'm not entirely sure.
What's a Mexican Sunrise then?
It's like, I mean, tequila sunrise.
Oh.
Which is an actual cocktail.
Casey does make a good point about the sugar. It is cane sugar, not corn syrup. So
Yeah.
you can have as many as you want.
Super healthy.
Casey
Just-
said that you could.
Load up with.
So just start slamming them, people.
Right.
Enjoy your time by the pool. You'll feel fine tomorrow. Probably.
Maybe.
Would you try that one with the Coronas?
No, because
No.
it has grenadine.
There you go. Well, that's really the theme of the evening.
Is
Would
grenadine.
Blake drink it?
No. Sweet, I like it. Oh, we got another.
We got
train.
another train coming. I hear it. But that's the theme of the evening. Would Blake drink it? Most of these are really designed to be no, because we would all feel that way. But I do want to see if he would surprise us and
Okay.
go like, oh, you know what? I actually would. Or I also
Do-
want you to talk about like techniques that you're watching people make drinks with.
Do most of them have grenadine?
No, but they do have like blue curacao and
See, I'm more open to that. I really don't like store-bought grenadine. It's just
it's fair.
terrible.
We'll be right back.
Trains are stupid and really, really dumb. We're just trying to make drinks, so just go away. Unless you're on a magical train ride, then they're super cool. But they're not, because we're trying to make drinks, so just leave us alone. Okay, thanks, bye.
I still really like my song. Okay, so Marlene's letting us know what a Vincent's demise is.
Cool.
Absinthe, gin, orange bitters, or you could make it ruined with bourbon. Absinthe, gin, orange bitters.
That's it?
That's it.
Okay. Absinthe gin. It's a bold cocktail. It's a
Sure
very
is.
bold cocktail.
It sure is. Well, everybody, so my first video for the evening is really kind of a palate cleanser. I learned this technique from producer Joe. Thank you very much for your techniques. This is really just kind of get us warmed up.
Cool.
This has nothing to do with drinks, unless Grandma had some drinks, but we don't know.
Sweet.
Grandma just ate it
Whoa!
right into the china hutch. The question is, were those hers? Was the china hers?
It's possible. Definitely possible.
I don't even know.
I mean, the A for effort, though.
Yeah, I know. She was
Really
she
close
committed
for
to
it.
the game. She wasn't going to let the grandkids win.
It was like a classic. Whoa!
Yeah, I actually want to hear that noise again. I do think it was Grandma making that noise.
Are you drinking that one?
I just grabbed the closest one to me. I really wasn't paying attention. Yeah, all of her china is now broken, but she wasn't using it anyway, so who cares?
Yeah.
You remember, or maybe you see it where you're watching a child run, and then they trip, and then they're beginning to fall, but they're still running, right? Like they're falling, but their feet are still moving, but you can see they're
headed this
2
direction.
seconds until their face is planted. So I guess, like many things, we go back because she just started to fall, and she kept moving, but she ended up. It was unstoppable. It was gonna happen.
It was unstoppable.
Yeah.
All right, so our first video for the evening is really more. My question is really more: have you heard it and have you tried it? This is the smallest amount of liquid.
The beer one.
No, this first video here.
Okay.
It's the smallest amount of liquid in the line of videos, but the name is really funny to me, and I just didn't know if you've heard of it or if you've ever tried it.
Okay.
I would like to make for you the duck fart cocktail. You fill a shot glass a third of the way with coffee liqueur, and then you layer on top some Irish cream. And then layer on top of that some whiskey. And there you have the duck fart cocktail. Cheers.
So that's like Daniel Day-Lewis's stepbrother or something, half brother. Yeah.
It's possible.
Cheers.
I've been studying the dark cocktail for 7 years. My brother, he did Lincoln.
That one I have I've tried and heard of.
Why did we choose that as the name? There's literally anything else.
It was one of those.
We don't know what a duck fart tastes like or smells like.
An actual duck fart. No, we don't.
So, how'd we come up with that one? Somebody do some research.
We could probably find out. Who's going to be the tester?
Okay, so you have tasted that one.
Mhm.
You give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down?
It's just one of those. I mean, it's not even a drink; it's a shot.
I don't want it.
If you have it as a drink, gross. But I mean, it's okay. It has whiskey, so I mean, I'm a fan of whiskey, so that's one of those like, okay, I can.
But you wouldn't drink it.
No.
What if somebody slid it across the bar to you?
I would slide it back.
Got it.
There you go. No, thank you.
All right, so from the smallest amount of liquid to the largest amount of liquid.
Okay.
Notice the age of the people in this video.
This is the rhythm of the night. Oh, night. Oh, yeah.
Nope. Good old house made frat house jungle juice right there.
Is that what you call it?
That's the most familiar term that I could think of what that is.
This is the video that actually sparked the whole idea for me tonight.
Mm.
Was like, I was like, I don't want to have anything to do with that.
Yeah.
It looks like a headache.
It's like, you remember when I lived with Kyle Burns?
Yes.
Lived with this fella. He would throw some good house parties. I usually stayed in my room most of the time, but one time I'd come out of hiding, and they basically did that in one, like a big
Just a bucket.
barrel kind of thing. And it was just, it hurt. It hurt a lot.
It hurt. Steve Andrews, I think, is giving us some info on the duck fart. It's said to have originated in a bar in Alaska on a slow night when the bartender and an older woman were testing recipes. The woman drank a few of them and then came up with the name duck fart, which, I mean, I guess you would probably come up after you've had a couple of drinks.
Yeah.
You're not coming up with that name completely sober, I don't think. Maybe she was. A strange Alaskan woman does know what a duck fart sounds or smells like.
Maybe.
Sounds? Why sound? Taste.
Is it just a? It's gotta be. It's a duck.
I like that. That's the question we've got too. Okay. All right. Our next video. Oh, it's that one. Okay, we're gonna move on. We're moving on to one that's definitely been created in a bar of some sort. Maybe Vegas. I'm not exactly sure. But this one's called, and I'm not expecting you to know it, but it's called Victoria's Secret.
Few things. I don't think that drink is actually legally to be served.
Holy cow.
I was probably around 6 ounces of booze in one cocktail.
Yeah, that was a lot.
That was a lot of
liquor.
booze.
That was a lot of liquor.
And you could tell because when she poured her shaker, she like stopped.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Right. Oh, that's interesting that you noted where she stopped when she was pouring.
she stopped. You could tell like
I
she
didn't even
wasn't
think
pouring
of that.
all it out. So there's probably still a
There's
good
too
amount
much in there.
left in there. And who wants to drink? That just sounds. It's probably a signature cocktail on their menu.
Yeah.
It's possible.
It's got to be some crazy bar.
But and it's. I mean, it's Vegas too.
I don't know if it's Vegas at all.
Oh.
I have no idea.
Did I just make that up?
I'm not sure. But Casey is letting us know, which I do agree with you, Casey. She doesn't shake quite like Blake.
I'm glad, because some things would fall out. I'm just gonna.
To be fair, I did not realize that those were there.
We both of us were like at the end of it. We're like, oh, wait a second.
Now I'm all sweaty.
But
I did not
to say
notice.
it. I had to say it.
If those were there, I was trying to find funny or
It's twice the
interesting
size of my
cocktails.
head.
Huge.
Man. Holy cow. But good on you, whoever that bartender was. I guarantee you'll probably never watch this channel, but be creative and making your own cocktail, if that is your own cocktail. So
That
good
got
deal.
me. My mouse just died. All right, let's get back to it. Okay, so our next one. Oh, this one looks gross, but maybe you'll surprise me. Maybe you'll like it. But precursor, it does have Red Bull in it.
Oh, man.
Strongest drinks to order. Trash can. Vodka. Gin. Spice rum. Cointreau. Blue Curacao. Peach Snap. Red Bull.
It happened. Oh, sorry. The video
Push
was
the button.
longer. I'm all sweaty from the comment on the last video. So first of all, Casey says, "Thanks for understanding my humor, Blake." Definitely a joke there. Your mother says, "Oh, Blake, how dare you notice that woman?" And your father says, "My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard."
What answers? What answers?
Incredible. Increíble.
Oh, man. You're like,
Okay.
You're like glistening over here.
Yeah, I got real warm there. I just the last 15 seconds of that previous video, I was like, oh, there's those. Whoops. Okay, so first of all, this one's called an Irish trash can. But at least she's measuring things.
I was like, at least she's taking the time to measure it. Being a quality controlled bartender. Trash cans, I've had a few of them in my time.
Give him a day.
They're a club drink. Yeah, you go into the club, you want something to keep you going and mess you up at the
Are
same
you a big
time.
fan of the clubs, Blake?
No. No, I am not. Actually, okay, I should say I am, only for the fact I love to make other people as awkward as possible.
And how do you do that?
I shake my stuff because I don't know how to dance.
I shake my stuff, and that makes people uncomfortable.
Yeah, because I have a serious face and I make eye contact. They don't know what to do because everybody's like having fun, like doing this, and I'm just.
And there's just like a tall, lanky guy staring at you.
I experienced Blake very confident in those environments.
You have.
I mean, I only have one point of reference, which was buddies in
Tammy.
Lake Chelan.
Yeah.
With like, I would not have responded with as much grace and confidence.
It's literally one of my favorite things to do is to
Yeah.
make people feel awkward. Especially, I kill the vibe at clubs. Everybody's having a great time. We're like, I'm gonna kill this entire vibe.
I got a good club story.
Let's hear it.
I'll share a club story. Also, not a fan of clubs. But the reason I was here at this club was for a friend's birthday party. If it was up to me, not my scene. But this
We've
was
gone Olive Garden if it was up
this,
to you.
this was not an Olive Garden for sure. Now, that's definitely up my alley. But this was like quintessential club night, and I was not looking forward to it. It's just not how I grew up. It's not what I know. Completely
Not-
foreign.
Nor how either of us grew up.
Um,
I don't know how we came into that.
but I really wanted to go. I was like, I'll try it. It's a friend's birthday, whatever. So we go. He legit rents a party bus, full party bus.
Did it have a stripper pole?
I don't think I think I would remember that. So I'm gonna go with no.
That's good.
But we get to the club, which even saying that statement, I hate saying that statement. But we have a private table with bottle service. And if you don't know what bottle service is, there's like an ice bucket or ice well in the center of the table, and they just jam bottles in it. And there's this person that comes around and makes sure that you basically make your own drinks.
It's a complete waste of money.
It seemed like it. So I try my hand at some dancing. It's an uncomfortable situation. But there's there happens to be a girl at this party that I went to high school with, and I'm in college at the time, that I was like, oh, I didn't know she was going to be here. I thought she was really cute and interesting, whatever.
Oh.
So we're dancing with a girl in a club. It's crazy.
What's happening now?
I'm like, I'm sorry, Jesus. I'm having a great time.
I'm guessing the lights are on, but no one's home for Brandon.
Right. So I'm like, I'm done. I'm good. So I go upstairs in our tables in a balcony looking over the dance floor. And so I'm like looking over, and I'm next to my friend who his name is Tree. That's his nickname, obviously, because he is built like a tree. He was a humongous man.
Massive man.
Super nice, gentle giant, but we called him Tree. And then on the other side of Tree was this girl. So we're all kind of looking over and just kind of, people watching and whatever. And then on my shoulder, I feel like a tap. And so I look back, and this girl grabs me and smashes her face onto my face. And I'm shocked. I'm like, what is happening? And then she like throws me back. And then I'm like, what just happened?
So aggressive.
And then Tree turns to me and goes, did you just kiss that girl? And I'm like, I think I did. It was so fast and so violent.
I'm not sure if I headbutted her.
I'm not sure what happened. I was just trying to have a good time, and then, anyways, that's my club story.
All right.
I randomly made out with a girl from high school,
I
never saw her again.
Those are the club stories.
And I felt like I should apologize to her, and she did it. There you go. That's what happens when I go to a club.
Well, I mean, you felt like it was your fault, but it wasn't.
It wasn't.
Keep that in mind. It wasn't your fault.
You're talking like some Goodwill Hunting right there. It's not your fault.
It's not your fault.
Start to hold
Not
me.
your fault.
Okay. And our last drink of the evening for us, see if Blake would drink it or not, is I just labeled this drink gross drink.
Let's go! 1 shot, 2 shots, 3 shots, 4. Take that bottle to the head and one more. 1 shot, 2 shots, 3 shots, 4. Take that bottle to the head and one more. Drink, 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 drink. Hey! Drink, 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 drink. Everybody! Drink, 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 drink. Hey! Drink, 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 drink. Everybody! Pour me another one. Pour me.
Oh.
There was an audible gasp in the room.
Oh.
Oh!
That's like, it's one of those episodes of Bar Rescue where you see these guys just pouring. You guys didn't notice he's pouring the 5th bottles, which are the large 1.5 liter bottles, just in like 3-shot increments.
Yeah, that's like 7, 8 shots in that.
I
That's
feel like he
highly illegal, first of all.
I feel like he tried to go for a Long Island and then was like, I want to do my own twist. Weird puree.
Jeez.
The measuring shot glass was purely ornamental. There's no point to that. He was just pouring how much he wanted.
And the fact that
to.
he just dumped and then kept
Yeah,
dumping.
exactly. There's no point.
That or like, oh, and no, I would not drink that.
No, none of us are gonna drink that one.
I immediately said no when they pulled out
No.
the plastic cup. I was like, no,
Plastic cup is the
no.
indicator. Okay, so just to catch up on some chat, Casey says Blake loves to dance with Tammy.
Can't get enough of these moves.
Your father would like to see whatever pose or dance you do, which you don't have to do, to make the people uncomfortable.
It's actually the pose from Dumb and Dumber when he's standing at the bar.
Putting out the vibe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I don't have a bar,
That's good.
I find a wall and I do like a lunge. But if there's no smile, that's the thing. The key thing is the most serious face, and you have to hold on to it as long as possible and never break eye contact.
You gotta put a GoPro on Blake.
At the club.
It's fun. I have a harness right here. We could do it. No, Mom, you did not know that story. I don't tell many people that story. Casey says that he might know that. Four Queens on Fremont Street in Las Vegas. You know this. Which bar are you talking about?
Was it the last
The
one?
last gross drink bar? That's what I want.
That was a weird tomato.
Anyways, like it is every week, we're almost to the end of our time.
No.
I don't even know how it's possible. I would like to know what that
It
noise is.
sounded like someone just lost their trailer.
It did sound like somebody just lost their trailer. Anyways, I think we need to give this a mouth power because
Good call.
I was surprised at how good these were.
Yeah.
To be honest.
As it dilutes, the sugar gets a little less, which is nice.
Mhm.
Balances it out. I mean, it is a Jarritos cocktail, so I mean, I might probably go like a 3 or 4.
But it's real easy
It's super easy. That's why I want to do it for at home.
while you're hanging
hot
out in the summer
times.
times.
You can do what we did last week for the Loco Chicos.
Topo Chico.
Topo Chicos.
Topo Chico.
Just like take a sip out and then
Make it inside the.
make it inside the bottle. Take it on the beach or camping. to the
Last
mountain.
summer, which I can't believe, wow, we've been doing this for like a year, right?
This is episode 70 tonight.
70.
Boom.
70.
Last summer, I at a party, I made the Ramon's Gin Fizz.
Oh, Ramos Gin Fizz.
Ramos Gin Fizz.
Yeah.
Boy, oh boy, did I work up a sweat making that for about
bet you
10
did.
people. And just
Ooh, you made it for
nonstop.
10 people?
Yeah. I came ready. I was like, this is a great cocktail, which it is. And that was my role for the entire party, was
Yeah.
shaking up those Gin Fizzes.
That's it.
But you go to a party with one of these, pretty easy to mix up.
Yeah.
So
mingle.
context specific, outdoor barbecue, backyard, summertime. I give this a solid 7.
Okay.
It's true. In context.
Out of
In
10.
context.
Got it.
In
Yeah, for
context.
sure.
Now, if I go out to a restaurant, I spend $15. I'd be
That's
like,
that's a good
no
rate
thanks.
Within
of
the.
mouth power. Like give it
Yeah,
a
within the
context. I like
context.
that.
Well, Casey says yes. This is that last gross drink was from a bar called Four Queens on Fremont Street in Las Vegas,
That makes sense.
and he says it's worth the trip for a cocktail master. Well, everybody, the train is coming.
Oh, the train is coming.
58 minutes. You want to
Okay.
close us out?
Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys found this cocktail useful and you can make it home, make it at home, and yeah, be humble. Give yourself grace. Always love.
Stay cool, please.
Yeah, it seems to stay warm over here.
I feel like I was okay for most of the day, and then now tonight,
It's
probably because of that lady.
It's the warehouse.
The train's here. All right, you guys have a good night.
Peace.
Peace.
Trains are stupid and really, really dumb. We're just trying to make drinks, so just go away. Unless you're on a magical train ride, then they're super cool. But they're not, because we're trying to make drinks, so just leave us alone. Okay, thanks, bye.
Hello, everybody. How was your Memorial Day? As you can tell by our backwards hats, we had a great weekend. Yep. Let's get in real
Right there.
close.
Look at that. So close. lot closer than I was expecting.
That is good.
Brandon and I both agreed on that I look like, what's his name from Home Alone, where he gets hit in the face with a iron.
Before we call it a night, we forgot to talk about our snack that we're going to be having. It's a guest snack brought in from our friends to celebrate something really that is a milestone. And the milestone is Margaret was looking through her phone and realized it's been 1 whole year since Blake has responded to any message that Margaret has sent her.
What? That is so funny.
I was looking at her, I was like, why is there a cake?
Oh.
Fancy.